Hi, I'm Larkin, and this is a 45-minute class to reset your nervous system. A little different. We're actually going to start lying down on our back with some core work. And we have one more coming in. Hello, welcome. So just 2 blocks at the front of the mat, right like this. You can just go right there. It's perfect. So we're going to start lying down on our back. If you have a sensitive low back, I'm going to invite you to take your hands, if you want to look at me, kind of underneath your hips. We're going to take the legs straight up to the sky, and we're going to start with just some core work to get us going. And if you want to take a quick look at me, if your low back is sensitive, I'm going to suggest taking the hands underneath the low back, and then when you bring your legs up, because we're going to lift and lower, you can always bend your knees, right? So if the low back is tweaking to take the legs up straight, you can always bend the knees to come up, okay? Toes point straight towards the ceiling, and then flex your feet back. Good. From here, I want you to lengthen your tailbone forward, squeeze the cheeks of your seat together. Good. And just inhale for 4 counts. And then we're going to exhale, lower the legs for 4 counts. So they're just hovering above the ground. Good. And then lift the legs up for 4. I like to point the feet and bring them up. And this time lower, you can flex the feet with control for 5 counts. So slow 5 counts for the feet to hover over the ground. Good. Point the toes. Inhale up for 4. Exhale, this time lower the legs for 6. So you're going slower, slower, slower each time till the legs hover above the ground. Point the toes, bring the legs back up for 4. Flex the feet back, lower for 7. So super slow. Go for control. Squeeze the cheeks of the seat together. Point the toes. Inhale up for 4. Good. Lowest 1 and slowest, you're going to lower for 8. So super, super slow. Lower for 8. Good. And then inhale, take the legs back up. Soles of the feet to the ground. Take the right ankle over the left knee, and you're just going to take a little hip stretch here. This is going to help us later. So just pull the left thigh in towards the chest. Use the right elbow to navigate the right knee out to the right. And just find your breath. Maybe you want to lean a little bit to the left. So I often find the hip stretch intensifies if I just lean to the left. Not all the way, just an inch or 2. Good. Nice. And then take the legs straight up to the sky. We're going to do that same thing one last time, but this time to really try to bring the breath into a little bit more now that we know what we're doing. So take a deep breath in for 4 counts. Flex the feet, exhale to lower for 4. Hover above the ground. Inhale up for 4. Exhale, lower for 5. Toes flex back. Inhale up for 4. Exhale, lower for 6. So slowing it down, squeeze the thighs together, squeeze your heels together. Point the toes, come on up for 4. Good. Flex the feet back. Slowly lower down. 7. Point the toes. Bring it back up. Exhale. Flex the feet. Slowly lower down for 8. This time we'll hold for 8. So just keep the heels pressing together. Keep the cheeks squeezing together. Head is relaxed, but belly's firing up. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep squeezing everything into the midline. 2, last 1. Bring it back up to the sky. Good. Let the soles of the feet relax to the floor. And now you're going to take the left ankle over the right knee and pull it in for the hip stretch. Awesome. Find your breath, just rebounding in the body. See if you can slow the inhale down for 4 counts. Exhale, 4 counts. If you did it on the other side, this time lean a little bit to the right. So it's as if the sole of the foot wants to sort of face plant onto the floor, but you're just going about 2 inches in that direction. So the left hip is just slightly elevated. Good. Nice. And then come back to center. Pull the knees into the chest. Just kind of rock and roll on the spine. Good. And then just come to sit for a quick minute. So you're just in your Sukhasana, easy seat, and just take a deep breath in, just kind of rebound into a tall spine. And exhale completely. You can open the mouth or through the nose. Deep breath in, 4 counts, fill up, belly, ribs, chest, get big. Open the mouth or through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale, super big. Puff up the chest, fill up all the way. Exhale. Good, just close the eyes. Feel the crown of head line up directly above your 2 sitting bones, the 2 sitting bones grounding down into the floor. Just take a moment to notice what's going on behind what's going on. So what is the internal state behind what's going on for you right now? Just take a moment to be present for that with no judgment. Just taking note of your internal landscape. Good, and then keeping the attention in and maybe even the eyes closed, we'll just navigate to all fours. So stacking shoulders over wrists and hips over knees, just moving really slowly. Good, spread all the fingers as far apart as you can, curl the toes under. On your inhale, find that 4 count inhale, really envelop into your up cat. So you're gonna take the shoulder heads back, collarbones back, heart forward. And then as you exhale, ripple through the spine like a Halloween cat, crown of head towards the floor, tailbone lengthens to the space between your heels, really round. And do 3 more like that, really finding your breath. Inhaling, collarbones back, heart forward, pull the belly up and in, even on the arch of the up cat. And then exhale, round, pull the navel up and in even more as you breathe out. Just 2 more like that on your own, finding your gentle in-breath. The exhale, initiating the rounding. Good. And then we'll all meet in a neutral spine. So feel your spine parallel to the floor. Take a huge deep breath in for 4 counts. So I want you to imagine your shoulders and hips moving apart from one another as you breathe in, eyes closed. And then exhale, nose or mouth, whatever feels good. 2 more like that, just inhaling. Shoulders and hips apart from one another, like your torso is a rectangle. You want to expand with breath, almost burst, and then open the mouth, exhale. Last one, inhaling. Exhaling all the way. Good. Inhale, take a little up cat. You're gonna extend the right leg long behind you. So this is your inhale and open for 4. So just inhale and then exhale, knee to nose for 4. Inhale, take the leg back for 4. This time exhale, knee to nose for 5. So slow it down. Inhale, up and back, 4. Exhale, knee to nose for 6. So really hollowing out the belly, articulating through the rounding, no rush. Good. Inhale, leg up and back. Exhale, 7. Draw the navel up and in, knee to nose, really slow down. Last one, inhale, back for 4. This time for 8. So really slow it down. Slow down the speed of the knee. Hollow out the abs, chin in towards the chest. Good. And then set that knee down. Second side. Inhale, reach the left leg back. So you're thinking of length from the crown of the head to the toes. And then as you exhale, knee to nose for 4. Inhale back for 4. Open the chest, but this time slow it down a little. Knee to nose for 5. So your exhale is 5 counts. Inhale, leg back, 4. Close the eyes if you can, really helps. Exhale, knee to nose for 6. And slow. Inhale for 4. Exhale, super slow, 7. So travel the knee slower, so it's moving slower. Last one, inhale back. 4, this time 8. So you're in a slow motion movie. Use the out breath, draw the abs up and in. Good, and then set that knee down. Inhale, find your up cat. Exhale, curl the toes under. Okay to bend the knees for this first one. Make sure the fingers are really spread apart and you're pressing down through the knuckles of your hands. Lay your torso on your thigh bones, knees deeply bent. Squeeze the biceps towards one another, and then gently pedal out the legs. So just extending one leg and then the other. Good. And you can micro bend both knees again if you like. Come onto your tippy toes and then send the seat to the space where the back wall meets the ceiling. So you're finding more length in your spine, and then slowly lower the heels towards the floor. Good. Think of your toes picking up off the mat, flexing back towards the back of the room. Maybe lift the toes for just a moment like that, set them back down. Good. And then slowly walk to the front of the mat. Good. We're going to be in a forward fold with our feet hip width apart. Your blocks are right there and ready for you. So I want you to take the 2 blocks on the highest height, press down into the blocks, and use them to glide your shoulders down and back. Yeah? Use the shoulders, glide the shoulders down and back, press into the blocks, and you're going to get long. So you're going to come into a little flat back, so you're parallel to the floor. And then as you breathe out, you're just going to fold forward, but keep the shoulders drawing down and back. Good. Let's try that again. So inhale, flat back. Heart shoots forward. Shoulder blades glide down and back. Press into the blocks to make that happen. And then exhale to fold. Good. So now that you've got it, close your eyes if you can. I want you to inhale for 4 to find that flat back. Take all the time you need. And then exhale for 4. Just little bows. Now inhale for 4. But exhale, fold forward for 5. So take more time with it. See if you can get the spine longer each time. So each time the crown of the head is falling at a place a little bit lower on the shin, even if it's just a micro inch. Inhale for 4. Breathe out for 6. Inhale 4, half lift, really pressing down equally through the big toe and little toe side of the foot. And then breathing out, 7. Last one, get long. Breathe in for 4, flat back, shoulders glide down and back. Hollow out the abs now as you fold. Breathe out for 8. Good. Take the hands to the floor. It's okay to micro bend the knees. We're going to inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. So palms extend, fingers far apart from one another. Inhale, resist the air, reach up, look up. Then as you exhale, press the air away from you for 4 counts. Good. Once again, we're going to inhale, reach up with the arms for 4. So imagine the air is thick and heavy. Fingers are spread far apart from one another. Exhale, press down for 5. So slower exhale. So kind of maybe close your eyes, use your proprioception, right, to make sure that those hands are really lowering slower. Inhale for 4. Breathe out for 6. You have tons of time. Close the eyes. Inhale, breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 7. Lengthen the tailbone towards the heels. Feel your hips lever up towards your chin, and then the hands are pressing away slower, slower, slower. Good. Inhale for 4. Exhale, press the air away for 8. Take all the time you need. No rush. Good. Nice. Inhale, reach up for 4. This time bring the toes to touch. Exhale, sink low into a chair pose. So toes touch, heels apart. Curl your tailbone forward. You're going to take the right hand to your low back and reach that left arm forward. So find yourself parallel to the floor like we did before. Inhale, get long first. So feel tailbone to crown of head. This length, reach through the fingertips. Let extension take you into rotation as you come into a twist. So we're not crazy warm yet, right? So it doesn't need to be your deepest twist. I want you to inhale. Exhale, pull the belly up and in. Maybe rotate the head towards the ceiling if it feels okay on the neck. Breathe in for 4. Exhale, twist deeper for 5. Really hear your breath. Good. Inhale, 4. Exhale, twist deeper, 6. This is the last one. Inhale, get long. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Hug everything to the midline. Exhale, twist, 7. Good. And then inhale, reach up. Maybe look up. Okay to take the feet hip width apart. And then take 8 counts to exhale, swan dive down. There's no rush. We're slowing down the whole nervous system. So just slow everything down. Inhale, find the hands on the blocks for 4, half lift. Exhale for 5 to fold. Really hear your own breathing. It should be audible. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. We'll take it up. So inhale, you have all the time in the world to circle the arms down, around, and up and come up to stand. So imagine you're like moving through molasses. Fingertips are spread apart, biceps are engaged. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, 8 counts to press the air away. Just move really slow. Good. And then toes touch, heels apart, sink low, chair pose. Curl the tailbone forward. So notice if the low back is arched, bend way more than you want to. Get low, low, low. Yep. Good. And then take the left hand to the low back. Reach forward with the right arm. Find the spine parallel to the ceiling. You can use your left hand like an anchor on your sacrum to sort of root yourself back. And then reach forward. Lots of energy through the right fingertips. Breathe in, get long. Exhale, twist. Right elbow to left knee, hands to prayer. Sink the seat 2 inches lower than you want to. Inhale for 4 here. Get longer. Tailbone to crown of head. Exhale, pull the navel up and in. Twist deeper for 4. 3 more breaths. Long inhale. Exhale, draw your abs up and in. Longer exhale. Last 2. Breathing in. Really saturate yourself on the in-breath and slow down that breath out. Last 1. Breathing in 4. Exhaling 7 if you can. Twist, twist, twist. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Good. And then inhale, let yourself reach up. It's like you're drinking in the air. You're still in slow motion. There's no rush. Exhale, step the feet hip width apart to fold. Good. Breathe in, find your flat back. As you breathe out, step back to your plank pose. Good. Press the heels back. Shoulders stacked directly over the wrists. We'll hold here 5 breaths. So I want you to navigate your hips towards your chin so your abs draw up and in more. So see if you can feel your wrists moving towards your toes and your toes moving towards your wrists. Your chin's dipped slightly towards your hips and your hips are moving towards your chin. 3 more breaths. Good, keep your breathing really full. 2 more breaths. And last breath, deliberately heating the body, thighs strong. Exhale, you're gonna press back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hips. Exhale, knee to nose, rock forward. So right knee to nose, good. And then inhale up and back, go super slow. Again, imagine you're moving through honey or water. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up and back. Good. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, step the foot between the hands, coming into a low lunge. So you're gonna let the left knee release to the mat. Inhale, spin the biceps out, palms out, and then inhale, lift the arms. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe send the biceps back in space. Open across the chest. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Good. Last 2 breaths. Once again, hugging everything into the midline. So feel the seat of the cheeks of the seat squeezing together. Everything's hugging into the middle. Good. And then get longer as you exhale. Extend the hands. Find your blocks. Take the blocks with you. Curl the back leg under. You're going to exhale. Bring it in so you're in a little Parsvottanasana. So you want your feet as wide as your hips. All right? So that might be a little wider for you than heel to heel alignment. And then press into the blocks just like we did before. Inhale for 4. Find that flat back. Your spine is parallel to the ceiling. Tailbone to crown of head. And then exhale for 4 to fold. Good. Again, inhale. You're just flowing on it, right? So just have fun and tune in. Exhale for 5. Inhale 4. Get long. Exhale for 6. Really melt yourself over that leg. Inhale 4. Exhale 7. Press the big toe of the right foot really down firmly into the ground. Last one, you know what to do. Inhale, length, length, length. Exhale, 8 counts to melt down. Good. Take your time, and now fully in your deepest fold, take a full breath in. Full breath out. You're in your deepest fold. Now breathe again into the low back. Exhale completely. Good. And then set the blocks just to your side. Rebend into the front leg. You're going to step back into a plank pose in your choice. You can go all the way down to the floor for cobra, but you can keep your elbows pinned alongside you for chaturanga, up dog, and pressing back, downward facing dog. Good. Take the left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hips. Slow motion. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. How slow can you go? More control. Good. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, step the foot between the hands, right knee to the mat. That's it, that's perfect. Spin the biceps out so you really get that nice opening across the chest, and then resist the air as you bring the arms up. Good. Squeeze your inner thighs together here. Biceps back. And if you notice the shoulders crowding the ears, micro bend the elbows so you can get space and still have energy in the arms as you take it back. Good. Last 2 breaths. Final breath. Good. Inhale, get long as you go forward. Curling the back toes under if they're not already. Stepping the back foot, finding your blocks. So you want to think of spinning the right hip forward and the left hip back. You're going to inhale, get long. Use the blocks. Exhale, fold for 4. Good. Inhale, get long. Exhale, fold for 5. Awesome. Good. Inhale, get long. This is so good. I'm just going to, yes. Exhale, fold for 6. Breathe in, get long 4. Slow everything down. Exhale for 7. Make it a game. How long can you get as you fold? Beautiful. Last one. Breathing in. The shoulders glide down. Tailbone to crown of head, you're so long. Exhale, draw your abs back to fold for 8. And now stay here. Breathe your low back wider with your breath on your inhale. Exhale, come a little deeper into that fold. One more like that. Good. And then as you're ready, you'll rebend the front knee. And you'll step back. Plank, and your choice, chaturanga or skip it. We'll all meet downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Left leg, left leg. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. You're going to come up into a warrior 2, just really as a transition. And then we're going to all face the side wall with the toes in and the heels out. So toes in, heels out. Yeah. And I can come over here. Pull up through your legs. Good. Pull up, up, up. And then breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're just going to take right hand to left foot. So you think about that, right hand to left foot, right? For 4. Good. And then inhale up for 4. Exhale, same thing, but for 5. So see if you can really find this long spine, and then you take it down for 5. Good, and then come on up for 5. Good, take it down, 5. Take it up for 6. See if you can close the eyes maybe. Good, take it down. Good. And then take it up for 7, so super slow. Good, this is literally resetting the nervous system. So you're gonna go down. This time 8 counts to come up. Keep the legs strong. Notice if they're just hanging out, take a full 8 counts to come up. Good, and then lower. This time we'll stay in the stretch. So hold the outside of the foot if you can, and now stay here. 8 counts to breathe in. 8 counts to breathe out. Awesome. Glide the shoulder blades down the back. Good. Really keep that palm active and the fingers flex back best you can. Looks awesome. One more deep breath for 8. Exhale all the way. 8. Good. And then it's okay to bend the knees if you need to. Micro bend the knees to come back up to center. And we'll take it the other way. So toes in, heels out, same position. This time we're just taking left hand to right foot. So you're gonna take it down for 4. Good. And then up for 4. Slow everything down, close the eyes if you can. Down for 4. Up for 5. Slow it down. Good. Inhale down for 4. Up for 6. Really spread the fingers far apart from one another to kind of help you sense the air and what's going on. Lower for 4. And now up for 7. Slow, 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 slow. Good. Inhale, lower. Come on back for 8. Take your time. Good. And then lower. Stay here. Hold the outside of the foot. 8 breaths in. 8 counts to breathe in. Good. 8 counts to breathe out. And this is where you're finding a deep twist. So really pull up through your thighs. I want your kneecaps to be engaged. Awesome. So if I came and touched your thighs, they're hard like rocks. Yes. And then really flex the hand. Get the fingers back. See if you can pull the chest through. More, more, more. Huge 8 breath. 8 counts to breathe in. 8 counts to breathe out. Last one. Awesome. Exhale all the way. Good. And then okay to micro bend the knees if you need to come back to center. Good. And then as our little reward, just inhale, reach the arms up. And we'll just exhale, do kind of like a body roll down. So you can bend the knees, kind of arch back. Oh. Yes. And then straighten the legs. And just be fully in your stretch. So again, toes in, heels out if you can. It's going to intensify the stretch for you. So the upper body is relaxed, but you're pulling up through the arches of your feet. So heels and toes press down, arches like of the feet. It's like they want to suck up the mat, right? And then do the same thing we've been playing with. Inhale, little flat back. Perfect. Exhale, melt, heart leads you forward for 4. Inhale, flat back, 4. Exhale, take 5 counts this time to luxuriate your way down. This is the last one. Inhale. 4. Exhale, really find that cobra in the upper back as you arch down. Take all the time you need. And now a full breath in here into the low back. Keep pulling up through the legs. Toes and heels press down. Arches hug up. Another big breath. Good. Then you're just going to walk, crisscross your hands so you come into a runner's lunge at the top of the mat. You're going to step back, and now it's your choice, right? Plank, chaturanga with the elbows pinned alongside the body. Looks good. You can lower all the way to the floor and take cobra, or you can skip it. Take the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Come on up to a high lunge. So just circle the arms down, around, and up as you breathe in. We're going to take it right back to the floor. So think of getting longer as you exhale. Fold forward. See if you can keep exhaling as you step the foot back and lower all the way to chaturanga or cobra. And if you can't keep it as one long exhale, that's fine. But we've practiced really slowing it down, so just see if you can find that. Inhale, yawn the left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Use your in-breath like a wave to come on up. And then your out-breath carries you right back down again. See if you can keep the out-breath going as you step the foot back. Lower for chaturanga or cobra, up dog. And then reset, downward facing dog. Hear your breath flow here. Inhale, press down into the knuckles of your dog and breathe into your low back, really fuller, fuller, fuller. Exhale all the way. Good. And breathe in. And breathe out. Take the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. We're coming up warrior one. So nice wide stance, heels same, wide as the hips. Good, you can take the hands to the hips to begin if you like. And then inhale, we're gonna reach the arms up. We're only here a moment. Really draw your abs in off that front thigh bone and then straighten the legs. Okay, we're gonna kind of pull it all together. So if you need to adjust your stance to make it a little wider or a little shorter so you're really stable here, please do. Inhale. You're gonna arch back just a little, and then exhale, take the right hand down, left arm is gonna reach forward, you're gonna fold, find the flat back before you fold, right, for 4. Press down through the feet, inhale, come up, 4. Exhale, you're gonna lower for 5. So really think of twisting over that front thigh. Inhale, come on up, 4. You have so much time. Exhale, 7. No rush. Inhale, come up, 4. Exhale, 8. Really slow it down. So a camera could take a picture of you at every spot along this juncture. Good. And this time, stay folded. You can take both hands to the floor. Inhale, get long. We've been here before. Exhale, fold. And now we'll take it a step deeper. So if you want, you have the block. You can take it on the big toe side of the foot or the pinky toe side. So see what feels best for you. Take the right hand to your hip. Pin that right hip back. So give yourself a little self-adjust. Pull the right hip back. Drag the left hip forward. And then come into twisted triangle. Good. On the inhale, you're just gonna get longer, and then on the exhale, twist, maybe take the head to face the ceiling. And we'll keep doing that. So inhale, get long. Exhale, twist for 5. Good. Inhale, length, looks awesome. Exhale, twist for 6. 2 more breaths. Inhaling length. You don't need the block, but if you want to try it, want to try something for me? I think you'll be able to. Yes. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Good. Last one, wherever you are. Super slow on that exhale. Good, and then gently come back. Rebend the front knee. And always your choice to go to plank and just press to dog, to go to cobra or child, or if you're taking chaturanga, that's it. Elbows super close to the body. Perfect. Awesome. Recapture your breath. Draw the ribs into the body. Good. Find that 3 to 4 count inhale and exhale. Good. Nice. And then as you're ready, you'll take the left leg up and back. Exhale, step it between the hands. Warrior one. Come on up. No rush. Good. Inhale, pull the navel up and in. Good. Take the biceps back in space. Good. Sides of the neck back in space. Just feel yourself really long. Good. And then you'll slowly straighten the front leg. Adjust, right? Because we're going to be here a while. If you need to take the foot a little in or a little wider, inhale, get long. 4 counts. Exhale, you're going to fold. Take the left hand to the hip this time. 4 counts. Find the flat back on the way down, yeah? Good. And then inhale up for 4. Exhale, fold, get longer for 5. So every exhale is really an opportunity to get a little bit longer with where you're going. Slow it down a lot. Good. Inhale up 4. Exhale down for 6. Looks so good. Inhale up 4. Exhale, take it down for 7. The legs have to be really strong. You're really hugging everything into the midline. You're keeping your balance. It's way harder than it looks. Inhale up for 4. Exhale, longest point, photo on every point of the way down for 8. Good. And then take both hands to the mat. Take a moment here. Think of the left hip pulling back and the right hip coming forward. If you want to take the block, you have several options, right? You can have it on the medium height or the high height, on the big toe side of the foot or the little toe side of the foot. Take the left hand to the hip. Pin that left hip back. Get longer first. So feel the crown of the head and the tailbone rooting away from one another, and only then do you maybe want to take the left hand high. Breathe in. Exhale, twist deeper. Show your heart to the ceiling. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, twist for 5. Good. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist for 7. Good. One more. Inhale. Yes. So nice. Awesome. As you're ready, take the hand down, bend into the front knee. Your choice, plank, chaturanga, or skip it. I'm right behind you. Awesome. And we'll all meet down dog. And then we'll all transition into child's pose. Already there, perfect. In child's pose, I want you to bring your index fingers to touch. So bring your middle fingers to touch and your elbows wide, just so there's no tension in the shoulders. Is this pressure okay? Do you want more? Okay. You look like you have a pretty regular practice, so I'll put it full on. And send your breathing into your low back. Can you breathe wider into your low back? So make the low back really wide with your breathing. Exhale all the way, release any tension. 2 more breaths like this. Good. And then we'll transition together to a seated position. So you'll press yourself up. There's no rush. And you'll just come to whatever you like to take for your meditation seat. So if you like to sit maybe with a block between the heels, in Virasana, that's a good place. If you just want to sit in easy seat, either on a block or on the floor. And just take the hands to the knees. Feel the sits bones grounding into the floor, and then lean back slightly so you feel the crown of head lengthening away from the 2 sits bones. Visualize a line from the space between your sits bones to the crown of your head, and just navigate into that line. Chin is parallel to the floor. Good. We'll inhale for 4, so deep breath in for 4 through the nose. Hold the breath for 4, so retain the breath at the top, 4 counts. And now through the nose, slow it down, exhale, 6 counts. all the air out, navel into spine. Hold the air out for 2 counts. And then again, inhaling 4. Hold the breath at the top for 4. Retain. Exhale 6. At the bottom of the exhale, hold the breath out for 2. Again, breathing in 4. Retain, hold the breath at the top for 4. Exhale 6, slowing it down. At the bottom of the exhale, hold the breath out for 2. So if you have a practice with the bandhas, you can add that in. So as you inhale for 4, feel your pelvic floor, lift away from the mat. Draw the groin up and in, hold, retain for 4. Exhale all the way for 6. Hold the breath out for 2. Breathe in 4. Retain the breath for 4. Exhale all the way for 6. Slow, slow. Hold the breath out for 2. Just do 3 more rounds on your own, saying it to yourself. Last cycle. And once you finish your last round, you can just stay here in your meditation seat. If it feels important to you to take Shavasana and you're not in a rush to be anywhere next, you can also lie back and take Shavasana. Otherwise, we'll be here in meditation for 2 minutes. If you're in Shavasana with nowhere to be after this class, you're welcome to stay there. Otherwise, wiggle the fingers and the toes. Gather the knees into the chest, pull the knees into the chest, come into a little ball, and then roll over onto your right side. Take your time coming up. If you're in meditation, I just want you to take, keeping your eyes closed, your right hand in a fist. Take that fist underneath the navel point, right below your pubic bone, and then take the left hand on top of the right. So you wrap the left hand on top of that fist. Press into that area between navel and pubic bone. Inhale, get taller. And then as you exhale, you'll just fold forward, just sealing in your practice. Good, and you'll gently come up. And if you've joined us from Shavasana, we'll just take both hands to prayer at heart center. Press the palms together. Just feel the left and right hemisphere of the brain kind of coming into balance. Palms pressing into one another. Just notice how you feel. Good, and then take a deep breath in. Exhale, nose or mouth. One more to close. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. You can take the thumbs to the third eye if you like and bow forward and say namaste. Namaste. If you joined us from home, make sure to leave me a comment below. Let me know how you feel. I'd love to hear from you. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel. That's the #1 way you can help support me and free yoga online. If you're looking to go deeper with your practice, be supported by a community of like-minded yogis from around the world, and get personalized feedback from me on your poses and on your practice, definitely check out my membership community. The link is right here and below this video. So much love from my heart to yours. Namaste.